Hi, so this is Carly, and I'm going to try to walk you through the things that you need to know to take care of your group at the retreat, going through the logistics of the schedule. So, if you've already, I think you should already have been sent the schedule for the weekend, and I'll talk you through some of the things that will be helpful for you and helpful for you to guide your group to all their different activities. So for the full-time leaders, on Friday, you can arrive as early as 6:30 to register. The registration will happen at the main chapel, not up at Hillside, not where the rooms are. If you get there late, don't worry, you can always register afterwards. But do find someone from the retreat team and get your small group leader packet. So the session will start at 7:30. If you can, come no later than 7 o'clock so you can get set up. We can give you your small group leader sign. So when you arrive, we will have a packet for you. It'll have all your information. It should have a booklet. But when you're a small group leader, you will also have a little sign. It's just going to be a laminated sign with a paint stirrer as its holder. So you're going to use that to gather your group together. At the end of the first session at 9 o'clock, we are having a meet and greet time. So everyone is going to gather in that large main chapel space. The way that people are going to find you is by you holding up your small group number sign really high up in the air. So when you get into the main chapel, that meeting space, look around on the walls. There will be signs posted with your small group number. If you could sit somewhere near there, that would be helpful, so that at the end of the speaking session, during our meet and greet time, your people in your group can more easily find you if you are standing somewhere near the sign on the wall with the corresponding number of your small group. And then you'll also be holding up your small group leader sign, okay, with your number on it. So at the end of each session, please hand in your signs so that you don't have to keep track of it and so that it doesn't get lost. You can just pick it up each time you go in to one of the speaking sessions. We will have small groups on Saturday morning and Saturday evening after the speaking session. And so having those signs will be really helpful for your people to find you. On Saturday morning, that'll be the first time where you guys will gather as a group and then go find your small group location. If there are stragglers, don't wait for them. There's always retreat staff that can help them find where their small group location is. Just gather as many people as you can quickly and then move out. It's kind of an easy time for too many people to all be kind of bottlenecked in that foyer area of the main chapel. So we will have locations and maps available in your retreat booklet. You will have the location of your small group in the materials you'll be given. We'll try to send out a rough list of your small group members to you in the middle of this coming week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday before the retreat. A real key thing is that we need to have hard stops for our small group times, especially for those who are parents with children in the children's ministries. So a suggestion would be for you to set a timer. Let your people know in the beginning of the session that you're going to set a timer either on your watch or, lap or whatever electronic device you have, if it's your phone or whatever, or if someone has a phone, set a timer for when parents need to be dismissed to go pick up their children, and make sure that that happens. If you set an alarm, it's just a gentle way for you to, and for your group to know time is coming up and parents need to go pick up the kids and you need to close out that small group time. So keep a look at your schedule. There will be 2 schedules in your retreat booklet. There's going to be kind of a generalized one for a quick reference in the middle of the booklet, and then a much more detailed one with detailed kind of breakdowns of times, workshops, that kind of thing in the beginning of the booklet. There is a community activity time on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Strongly encourage your people to go. It is something for you as a small group leader to do with your group. If they have children, if some of your members have children, the children can go with either parent to join that small group's team. The activities will be accessible for everyone. So it'll be designed with children in mind. It'll be designed with those who may be older or who may have mobility issues for a variety of reasons, that all can be able to participate fully and freely. It should be a lot of fun. They've always been very fun in the past. So even if some people feel reluctant, really try to encourage them to go. If you had a good time at those in the last few years, maybe share about how it was a good way for your group to really bond together in an activity and in kind of, I don't know if it'll be a competition-based one or not. If it is, it's very friendly. So for both the Saturday morning and evening sessions, there will be back-ended worship, in the sense that we'll have a longer worship time after the message to encourage people to have a time to respond to what was being shared by Bo. So there will be people available for prayer. I think they'll be generally on the sides of the room. And so even if people are receiving prayer, just go ahead and take the people that you have with you and head out to your small group location. There will be retreat staff available to direct people to your group after they're done, if they're receiving prayer. Like Barry said before, there is an emergency phone number that if anything happens where you feel like, oh, someone in your group is just needing to talk to pastoral staff, they're going through some type of a crisis and you don't feel equipped to handle it, you don't need to. There is backup available. So that emergency number is going to be in the materials that we send to you. You can go ahead and put that in your phone, you know, temporarily, if just to have easy reference and access to that number. So don't feel like you need to be everything to everyone. There's backup available and help available for those in your group if you don't feel equipped to deal with something that they're going through at this time. Sunday, some logistics for Sunday. There will be the morning session that starts at 9 a.m. Please come on time to that session, and Sunday and Friday nights are going to be the two times when it's really essential for you to have that small group leader sign with you, because we will be gathering and meeting in our groups all in that large main chapel facility. So it's going to be crowded, it's going to be a little bit challenging to gather people together. So having that sign and being able to hold it up high so people can find you will be very helpful. So gather your sign on Sunday. Again, you'll be looking for the matching number on the wall, and sitting near there will make it easier for gathering your group together later. So there will be the morning session, the speaker session, there will be communion, and then there will be God sightings. So we will, like what we did in the last couple years, I think, God sightings will happen in the small groups first. So encourage your people. There's going to be sheets in the booklet that allow them to jot down things that they're sensing God is showing them or teaching them throughout the weekend. It helps them to gather their thoughts together. It's very helpful to be able to share within the smaller group of people that they've already gotten to know over the weekend the things that God's been speaking to them. So we're going to give you about 15-20 minutes to do that on Sunday, all in the main chapel. I know it'll be noisy, but we'll just have to kind of work with that situation. So gathering the people by holding up your sign and then just finding a spot somewhere in the middle of somewhere in the room, probably not too far away from where your number is on the wall, will be practical. And then we'll have about 15 to 20 minutes to share God sightings in your small group. So if someone shares something that's really meaningful or that you feel will bless the larger group, there will be right after the God sighting time in the small groups, we'll have the larger all retreat, God sighting time that Wayne will MC. So feel free to encourage someone from your group if they shared something in the small group time that you think would be a big blessing for the larger group. Do encourage them to share it, and you can be the person that raises, if they agree, ask permission to do this. If they agree, then you can be the one that holds up your hand or holds up your sign, and someone from the audio team will bring the mic over. Camp breaks at 1 right after lunch, so also encourage your people in your group to fill out the retreat evaluation forms. That really helps us to know how we can best serve people next year or the next time we have a retreat. So feel free to call me or Barry, email us if you have questions between now and the retreat. Thank you so much for agreeing to lead a group. It's a chance to help people process what they're learning and to be able to do that in a community. And it's always such a privilege to be able to see God doing an amazing work in people's lives and to have a small part in that. So thank you so much. We'll see you there on Friday. Bye-bye.